Today, I wanted to talk about the mindset mistake that most people make and the alternative to achieving leverage. Whether you want to build a business, improve your career, make more money, feel more fulfilled in the work that you do, or any other goal that has to do with achieving a big result. And this is something that I've noticed from several years of chasing different jobs to find what I love to do, building my body through fitness, and then finding my wife and starting a family. So, depending on what goal you're looking to achieve right now, frame this from that perspective. Keep that in your mind because we'll go over some examples. So, most people make this mistake by starting with leverage. They think I need more money fast and I need it now. So when you start from leverage first, you miss the other components that come with it. People also think about focus, like how can I hack the system, right? Because everybody wants more money, they want it faster, but they miss a few key elements that help you get to that point in time if you stick to it, right? So people think about clarity as, oh, I want a big following on social media and I want to make a lot of money. When it's not a following, you want a healthier income or a fulfilled way of presenting your ideas and information. Energy, people often neglect that part because sleeping for 8 hours a night is really hard to do because you have our screens now, and that makes it really hard to get high quality sleep that energizes your body for high performance. And then mindset gets overlooked. People thinking that they'll believe what everyone else says because they have results, or that's what society has taught me to believe, so that must be what I need to do. So basically, my philosophy is completely flipped around from this ideology. I call it the pyramid of performance, where you start with mindset, which is your beliefs, experiences, and perspectives as the most important component, because a mindset block will stop you from getting to the result you want, no matter how good your systems or tactics or hacks are. Energy is just as important because without sleep, overstressed, and not eating right, it's going to severely hinder your performance from doing the best work to make that money or to accomplish that goal. You're going to be fighting at 65, 50%, depending on how bad your sleep patterns are, your mental health, and your movement pattern, because that plays a big role in how much your mind is able to focus. Next is clarity. So knowing what you want is super important, not just what you think you want that other people have. Just because it's high status to drive nice cars or have a nice house doesn't mean that's truly what you want deep inside. Maybe you were just taught that from an early age, that to be respected, loved, and validated, you need to have things, you need to do things that other people want, which in a sense is true, but to an extent it's not, because you only have one life. This is your life and you should live it the way you want. But that's a topic for another video. Along with clarity is knowing why you want it. So that's kind of what I got into. You want to know why you want something, because otherwise you're going to hit a roadblock and you're going to quit and give up. And that's probably because you didn't get serious about what you wanted. You didn't clarify why you wanted that goal and how important it was to realize, is it compelling enough for me to keep going? Should I stick with it? Things like that. And lastly, how you operate. I think this one goes overlooked the most. People think they want to start a business and do high ticket sales because that's the most profitable, but maybe you're introverted and you get really drained from jumping on calls and high pressure situations that just leave you lifeless and exhausted. Well, then that's not the business model for you. Even though somebody says it was, and it could potentially make you money, it doesn't mean that's the right one for you. So you have to figure out how you operate at a core level based on your personality and fit that with a business model that works with the way you work. Then there's focus. So what are your distractions? What are your priorities? What are the levers you need to pull to achieve that goal once you've got clarity? And what plan of action are you going to take so that it gives you the confidence to execute without second guessing yourself or doubting whether this is the right plan for you or not? But it comes after you know what you want, why you want it, and how you're operating. And then last thing that we all want, leverage. We want more money. We want more time. We want more autonomy to do what we want without answering to someone else. So leverage comes through routines like morning, night routines, maybe standard operating procedures that you have in your work or business. Reputation. So your network is your net worth is one of the quotes that I've heard. Not quite sure how accurate that is, but I agree that knowing the right people and giving a lot of value as a person nets you a lot of opportunities to get what you want, because as one person, there's only so much you can do. And then with AI, there's automations. So robots don't get tired. So you can put them to work for you in your life or business to eliminate all the admin or some of the admin tasks and mundane activities that don't require creative output. So with automation now, that's going to be important for leverage. So a couple of key points, 3 points I want to mention is most people want leverage now, right? Everyone wants money fast. They want to build a profitable business. But what most people need are better beliefs, clarity, and focus. Because without the right beliefs, you're not going to be able to embody and be the person you need to be to reach that goal. Without clarity, you're not going to be able to stick with what you want, and you're going to be confused and overwhelmed and burnt out with goals that you've adopted from other people because you didn't focus on what you wanted at a core level. And focus is eliminating your distractions, right? Not getting on social media, not answering every single text message that you get right away, and it pulls you out of your deep work session from attacking your goal. So lastly, energy often gets neglected. Energy is actually a pretty simple concept, but it's not easy to do, and it often gets overlooked. People will spend 16 hours a day working, trying to make more money, trying to improve, but they're neglecting their mental health, their nutrition, overweight, brain fog, all that. So if you're interested, drop a comment and let me know if you want a full energy guide. And then just the last question is, so based on this information, what do you think? Will you choose the quick wins now and keep aiming for leverage only to burn out in a cycle of chasing things that you may not want, that don't align with who you are? Or will you build leverage later, delay gratification a little bit to build on the foundations and principles of the things that are actually going to get you where you want to get to? Hopefully you got something out of this video. If you did, leave a comment below, like the video, subscribe to my main channel, and check out the Focus Fix, where I help you to get rid of those distractions. And I will see you in the next one.